How you doing? Excuse me. Wow. Just had some unbelievably healthy McDonald's breakfast. Excuse me. Waiting on a couple of people to jump on here. But hey, listen. My wife, Clarence Thomas, my brother, how are you, man? Good to see you, dude. My wife is one of the smartest people that I've ever known in my life. And she, Tracy Ann Ross, oh, you're so wonderful. Good to see you, Tracy. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. So, my wife is one of the smartest people that I've ever known. And she said to me recently, Ken, because I was like, I'm going to blah, blah, blah. Oh, Martina, how are you? Thank you guys for sharing, by the way. Thank you for sharing this. I appreciate it. Michael, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. So Jill, my wife, is one of the smartest people I know. Jennifer, how are you? Sergio, my man, how you doing? And she says to me recently, because I was in reaction mode to something, and I'm like, I'm gonna blah, 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 and she said, Ken, remember, take the high road. The view is so much better from the high road. Just take the high road. And as much as my ego wanted to be right, as much as my ego wanted to just freaking just, yeah, because I don't like being wrong. I like to be right. All of us like to be right. But I took the high road. Danielle Rowe, thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. Danielle always shares my stuff. You're so awesome. I love you, Danielle. You're amazing. So I took the high road against my better judgment. And I took my wife's advice against my better judgment, which I rarely take her advice. She'll be the first one to tell you that, yeah, he doesn't really take my advice. Laura, hey. Hi, good to see you. Thank you for being here. So my wife says, I'm like, I'm going to blah, blah, blah because I wanted to be right. I wanted to be right. I didn't want to be like, my ego wanted to go off, man. I mean, wanted to go off. Michael Fafrak, thank you. David Miner is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We have us a celebrity millennial in the house right now. So, listen, I have an ego. You have an ego. We all have egos, right? I think we can all agree on that. And my ego has this tendency of not liking it when somebody F's with me, somebody messes with me or my family or whatever, and it really wants to go out and be right. And my wife says, no, 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 no. Take the high road. Take the high road, Ken. The view is a lot better from the high road. And I'm like, son of a... And so I took the high road. And now I'm watching this self-implosion from the situation. And I'm like, you know what? She was right. Elizabeth, hey, how are you? Elizabeth, you're awesome, by the way. She's always sharing my stuff, too. You rock. I mean, really rock. So, look, it's not easy being wrong. It's not. It's not. Sean knows Jill. I married out of my league for sure. So, as much as I wish. Yeah, and Tracy, you know what? It's so freaking difficult to not react. It is so difficult. But look, my buddy Grant Cardone says, and I agree with him, you know, an argument between two people can't exist if there's only one person arguing, right? Somebody calls you out, says some shit, wants to argue with you, whatever. Like, thank you, Elizabeth. You rock. You rock. So, Cheryl Coco, hey, there's Cheryl. Wow, there's somebody who's a massive celebrity. So, like, taking the high road is not easy. It's just not, because nobody likes to be wrong. But it's like Grant says in Sell or Be Sold, that, you know, an argument. I'm doing great, Cheryl. An argument cannot exist if there's not two people involved, right? Always agree. I'm not buying from you because you're a loser. I agree with you, sir. I am a loser. Let's do this. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. Even when your ego's sitting there going, good, they're wrong. Oh, they're so wrong. Matt Crane. Hey, Matt, you got in here early today, buddy. I'm glad you're here, bro. So when you want to be right, know inside, just know inside, you're right. You are right. You can't argue by yourself. Right. I mean, if you're sitting there arguing with yourself, you may want to seek help for that. But you know, here's the thing: like if somebody is coming at you or giving you a bunch of crap or talking about you or doing anything that's going to bruise your ego or hurt your ego in any way, let them talk, man. Let them talk. Because if you react and you come off like you know, an egomaniac. Pat, I know, right? I know. You're right. You're always right. I agree with you, Pat. But, you know, if you come off like an egomaniac that you know, everybody looks at and like, why is this guy, why does this girl always have to be right? Why do they always have to be right? What's wrong with that person that they always have to be right? Because look, we're all smart, intelligent human beings. We all know other people's energy. We all know other people's energy. And so if you just like go, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. I agree with you. I love that. And that was probably the number one thing that I learned from Grant Cardone. After years, I was a national sales trainer in the home security industry. I thought I knew everything. I work on mine every day. Work in progress is absolutely correct. The faster, though, that you can fix that. Tiffany! Hey, Tiffany. Hey, hello in Germany. Hey, Maria, or Marie. I'm sorry, Marie. So, you know, if you just accept that an argument cannot exist, a disagreement cannot exist if there's only one person involved. So if somebody tries to engage you in any kind of BS, don't do it. Check your ego. And I'm not saying don't stand up for yourself, don't stand up for your family if there's a direct assault or something like that. But if it's something stupid, let it go. Just let it go. Thank you. Took me until about 30 to figure, right? Yeah, it took me longer than that, bro. So if you got it at 30, man, you're you're way ahead of me, man. Tucson, Arizona, they have serious problems. I'm a businesswoman with loyal. Nice, Pat. Nice. So, Dario, how you doing, bro? So look, you just gotta again. There's this old saying, and you've probably heard it before. Would you rather be right or happy? Because and for me, Damn it, Dario's here too. So for me, I want to be happy because I know that if I'm happy, I'm going to attract more stuff to be happy about. So I don't need to be right. I mean, sometimes I do. I'm not, nobody's perfect, right? Sometimes it's like, yeah, I need to be right. I need to be right about this one. And then I go off and normally when I'm going off to defend how right I am, it doesn't come off properly. It never does, right? So when that happens, then I really look like an idiot. So if you just like you gotta learn how to let stuff go, man. Your ego, my ego, it's huge. It wants to be right. It wants to be right. Michelle Prescott, that woman right there is amazing. I love that woman. Leilani Moore, holy crap. I love Leilani too. Holy moly. Look at the people coming in here. So, take the high road. My wife said it to me. Take the high road. The view is better from the high road. And I hate that. I hate it when my wife gives me advice. Do you? Don't you hate it when your wife has to talk you down off the ledge? Like, come on. But, and then I get like, don't give me advice. I'm your coach. What are you doing? Anyway, I'm just kidding. But she was right, She's absolutely right. Like, take the high road, man. The high road, the view from the high road is so much better. She's behind you. She's not here. She's not here. But she may jump on and see this. Then that's right. Then she smacks me. Terrence Freeman, my brother, how you doing, man? So look, take the high road. The high road's always got the best view. It really, truly has the best view. Take the high road. Wives are abusive. I know. Telling me to take the high road when I want to go off and be right. So, it's like I said, Grant's book says, an argument, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, but an argument can't exist with one person involved. Charlie Chena, my brother, how you doing, man? There's Charlie Chena. So, just take the high road. It's a much, much better view from there. Much better view. And if you need to be right, I mean, step back. Learn how to just step back. What's up, brother? How you doing, Charlie? Learn how to step back in a situation and really look at it. Don't look at it from the point of view of, okay, if I'm right here, then it could go this way. And then if I'm right over here, it could go that way. And then if I'm right here, what if you're wrong? What if you are right? So let's say, for example, I can't even think of an example. Let's say that the sky's blue, okay? And you're talking to some dude who's convinced the sky is not blue, it's green. It's green. And you're like, dude, everybody in the world knows the freaking sky is blue. He's like, no, it's not. It's green. I'm looking at it, man. It's freaking blue. Everybody knows it's blue. It's a blue sky. No, dude, it's green. I don't know what you're talking about. It's green. It's not a blue sky. It's green. And you go, are you freaking, what? Are you stupid? It's not green. It's blue. David, you know what? You're right, man. It is purple. See how easy that was? I didn't have to tell David he's wrong. Hey, David, dude, you're crazy, man. Are you smoking crack or something? Only crackheads think the sky is purple. Now, what did I do there? First off, I offended him by calling him a crackhead. but I'm just saying, like, what are you doing? Like, you can't do that. Like, you go, hey, you know what? Yeah, wow, I guess the sky could be purple. Like, it could be. Yeah, didn't even think about that. I don't know why I see it as blue. That's crazy. So you don't make people wrong. Let them be right. You be happy. Let them be right. Take the high road. Take the high road. The biggest lesson I ever learned was from Grant. Just Don't argue. Agree with somebody. If you agree, it's so magical. It is absolutely magical, the being able to agree with somebody. Dude, you're so overpriced in what you're selling. I agree with you, sir. We are overpriced. Let's do this. That's pretty easy, right? Why would I do it when I just got done telling you that you're overpriced? I know we are. We are absolutely overpriced. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure there's nobody more expensive than we are. Let's do this. Let's roll. And they're going, what? Are you not paying attention to my objection here? I didn't know it was an objection. It was a statement, I thought, right? Like, you're just pointing out the obvious. Sounds like a big... Come on, Dario. He called you. That's some funny shit right there. I don't care who you are. Anyway, so, listen. David, he's trying to stir up trouble, man. What's that all about? So, like, hey, just agree with people. Dario, you're right. There is a beef. There is a beef. You're right. Class clowns in the house. Right. Dario's right. We have a huge beef, don't we? So, you know, like you just have to agree with people, man. Agree. You don't have to be right. I mean, you can be right all you want. But I can promise you this. I've been down that road, man. I have been down that road. I've freaking worn that road out. I may have even repaved it a couple of times. But, you know, like, it doesn't do any good. Hey, Charles, thank you for sharing this, man. I appreciate it. Just remember, let everybody else be right, man. Don't argue with them. Check your ego. Take the high road. Take the high road. You know, if somebody's there's so many examples I could use. I'm not going to. But, like, you know, just take the high road. Carrie Ann Tobin. Carrie Ann's a badass. You guys know Carrie Ann. She's always sharing my stuff, leaving unbelievably nice comments. I really appreciate you, Carrie Ann. You're awesome. So, like, some people can't be convinced they are in their own world. That's true. Fact, and I learned that last night. What'd you learn, T-Free? What'd you learn? Some people can't be convinced. You're right. They live in their own place, and that's just the way it is. The high road is the best road. And if you're in sales, or you have a business, or which means you're in sales, or you have a heart that's beating, which means that you're in sales, or, you know, you ever are going to be in a relationship or are in a relationship, you're in sales. Like, sales is everything in life, right? So, like, you don't win by trying to be right. You don't win by trying to be right. You win by agreement. You'll win by agreement. Let them, that's right. Let them be, and let them be right. Right. So if somebody's trying to argue with you, engage you in a fight, in anything, let them be right. Just let them be right. Take the high road. My wife said that. She's like, Ken, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm like, but I could. Don't do it. But you don't understand. Don't do it. Take the high road. The view is so much better from the high road. Jill said that to me, and it was recently, and I'm like, yeah, but you don't, screw the high road. And she's like, Ken, just take the high road. I'm telling you, the view's going to be way better from there. The best salesmen know how to make people think it was their idea. Exactly. Bingo. Exactly. So, hey, Terrence, thank you, man. Appreciate you being on here. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for always being in my streams, bro. Love you like a brother. I can't believe I haven't freaking met you in person. Oh, yeah, we did. We met down in Miami. That's right. I meant over here in Columbus, though. But listen to Jill. She's got, yeah, right? I know. It's like, why are you out to hurt me? Telling me to take the high road. That's not what she's doing. She's trying to help. She's trying to help. But I mean, and again, it's like, you know, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to be right. I've been in sales situations where people are like, "Holy crap, you're that much?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, what you can't afford it? What's wrong with you? Are you broke? What is it?" And guess how many sales I made saying that? 0. Like, you offend people, you piss them off, and they're like, "What the hell? Like, get the hell out of here." But if I say, "Hey, you know what? I agree with you, sir. It is incredibly expensive, and that's exactly why you need to do this. Let's roll. Let's do this." You know, then I have a better shot. I have a better shot. So anyway, just don't offend people. Take the high road. No need to argue. It serves 0 purpose. If you need to be right, you're going to have a miserable life. It's going to be bad. Because being right and being happy are 2 totally different things most of the time. So take the high road. Let other people be right. You get rich. How about that? You get rich. Let them be right. All right. Hey, I'm going to take the high road, and I'm going to peace out now. So thank you, guys. I appreciate you being on here, and I'll holler at you soon. Later.